You know, he doesn't need me or you for that matter. He can entertain himself all day like
supposed
this.
to go like this. You're supposed
Yeah.
to.
Is that from when you were 6 or what?
Supposed to
Yeah. In case you hadn't noticed, this is the Wine of the Month Club podcast for the Vintners series for January 2018. I'm here with my guest and provocateur, Paul Kalemkiarian. I'm,
Guess
of course,
what?
Ed Masciana. Guess what?
So guess what?
I guess. Yeah.
So we opened the tasting room on Saturday, which was really fun, folks. If you get a chance to head by the Wine of the Month Club on the first Saturday of the month, right now we have tastings from 11 to 3, and nobody showed up at 11. But at 2 o'clock or 1:30, we were slammed. And mostly these wines, actually.
Book your reservation on that flight today, boys and girls.
It was, no, I mean, we had the whole counter full, which is about 8 seats, and then there was a second row of people standing. And
Couldn't they sit down?
They were having a blast, and they're like going into the store. One girl goes in the store, she grabs a box. She goes, "Can we open this too?" I'm like, "Okay, why not?" It's really fun, really fun. We used to have a tasting room in the old shop, but it was so small you could barely put 2 people in it. And now, we can fit 20 to 25 if you.
Well, now can you buy stuff there too? Right?
Yeah, so they bought it. All the wines that we tasted, all these actually we tasted, they loved them.
Well, they're delicious.
They're great wines. So starting with this Highlands project, which I had forgotten.
This
but what a
wine
wonderful,
is
what a
unbelievable.
wonderful bottle of wine, because it's a 14, which I still see a lot of 14 Pinots, but this one's just turned into an elegant.
Yeah, but these guys, man, come on. This is Scheid Vineyards. These guys know what they're doing. They've been doing this for like 40 years, for crying out loud, okay? And I opened the bottle that I got to taste before I could write it up. I opened with some friends of mine. Everybody said, "Can I get some?"
Yeah, the finish the finish still a little hard, but it's completely, in my opinion, completely overlooked by this dark berry and the spice.
Great dark berry and spice. Absolutely dead on. Really, really good stuff. $34 on the shelf, which is typical of a really good Highlands, Santa Lucia Highlands Pinot Noir. Those things are $60, $70, $80. $12.99, untouchable.
Yeah,
I'm at 99.
Since I'll go 97. But since we started the Pinot Noir Club, I've been tasting tons. I've tasted probably 100 in the last 2 or 3 tastings, and I'm starting to see the pricing. You're absolutely right. This is a bargain.
Oh yeah. Well, for this area, I mean, Pinot Noirs generally have come down in price because, there's so much Pinot out there. Do you know? Guess what the percentage increase in plantings of Pinot Noir have been since 2002, which is 17 years ago.
100.
100 times more?
100% more.
No.
Double.
1,000.
10 times
10
more?
times more Pinot Noir is planted in California than was here in 2002. And
okay, so at that time of the stupid movie, which was like 2008.
Yeah, it's earlier than that, but yeah.
It sucked it all up,
Yeah.
but they're still planting. And one thing about Pinot Noir, which if you watch a couple of the videos I did with Piero Incenza and Charles Ladardier, is that it's telling of the terroir it's grown in is amazing.
Well, I'll tell you something about Pinot Noir.
Go ahead, Ed. Tell me something about Pinot Noir.
Somebody's got to. It was probably close to 40 years ago, maybe 35 years ago.
When you ripped off that Burgundy label and he got busted.
I didn't get busted. We sold all the wine. What's interesting is that I was reading all these things in the trade about how Cabernet is the biggest selling wine in the world, and everybody wants Cabernet. But one of the magazines did a review an interview with the key wine shops in the United States, okay, and asked them, "What's your favorite wine?" And you know what the majority said? Pinot Noir.
Verdejo.
Okay. Well, that would have been me. So I'm going, guys, Cabernet may be a big deal now, but the fact is, if the people who are selling wine, their favorite wine is Pinot Noir, what do you think they're going to recommend to people that come in that don't know what they want? Guess what?
There's a lot of guessing going on right here.
Yeah, well, don't guess too much. Can we go on now?
Yeah, because you have the wine.
Oh, well, why do you give me both of them?
Because
then I don't have anything to do the rest of the broadcast.
Oh, that sucks. I tasted this wine again with everybody on Saturday, and what a great expression of Sonoma County Sauvignon Blanc. And you don't get overly grassed, you don't get overly grapefruited. You get a wonderful balance between those two characters.
It's really a nice bottle of wine.
What a nose too. Wow. It's got
Yeah,
cotton candy in it.
yeah, but you know, I would bet you there's a certain percentage of the Muscat clone in here. Mm-hmm. I can just smell it. That little muscatty, sort of Gewürzy kind of thing.
You know, it's a pretty elegant Sauvignon Blanc. And of course, when it comes to elegance, you
Beginning, middle, and oh, God. He's appearing next in Vegas, by the way, in case you didn't notice.
that's elegance right there.
Yeah, that's really daggone.
Actually, you know where I got this?
Salvation Army?
No, Vegas.
What a surprise.
Well, it's really good. The jacket.
Yeah, it's really cute. Well, this is a killer.
You're right,
bottle
though.
of
The
wine.
Muscadet.
$22
I
on
can
the
see
shelf,
that in Muscat.
$11.99, and I'm at a 95 on this. I think it's a lovely Sauvignon Blanc for $12. Really nice.
I'll go 96, Ed.
Okay, it's your turn. Let's see what you got. Still got. What still got?
Well, we got to go to Washington. Not physically, but we got to go to Washington for some wines. And there's a new, not new, but there's a vendor up there, Islands. They call himself Islands, I don't know why. But he's been sending me wines from Washington, Oregon for a long time, and it costs more money to get down here.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
And then he brought this whole brand of wine called Forest Song. I think I bought the Shard. And it's just, I just thought it was a great expression of Walla Walla and the whole.
Well, there's no question
What a
that
note.
Cabernet and the Bordeaux varietals grow probably better up there than anywhere else, or the most Bordeaux-like. And most of that has to do with the latitude.
It's Columbia Valley. Gosh, I forgot. This is really good. This is a 98 for me. This is just, if you could buy a wine like this for $17.99, just buy it. And this
Absolutely.
is now $12.99. But you buy a Cabernet with this pedigree and this depth and this, region for $17.99.
Well, the thing is, I don't think people really get Washington yet. I really don't. I mean, people in the know, people that are in the business go, yeah, absolutely.
It's got licorice. It's got
I mean, what
dark
are you
chocolate.
going to get from Napa Valley for $12.99?
not like this.
No, not even close.
Not
Yeah,
with this
I'm at
complexity.
97. I think this wine's out of this world. And you
I
can
think
buy it for a song.
You took the joke right out of my mouth, which is unfortunate that I would tell the same joke you would.
Yeah, it was for me.
It's not good. Great, man. This is a great expression. I'm really excited about this. I forgot. I'm gonna take this to my friend's house, who they only drink. They think that it's very important to make sure that you spend a lot of money to drink a decent wine, and I'm gonna tell them it's $40.
I wouldn't argue if you told me that was $40. I mean, I'd argue if I had to pay $40, but when I know I can buy it for $12.99, but then
That's the point.
That's another story.
I'm gonna tell my closest friends that it's $12.99. I'm gonna tell them it's $40.
Okay. And you have closest friends now?
And after that, so this was actually a big seller the other day. White Rioja. I mean, white Tempranillos.
Tempranillo Bianco.
Tempranillo
Blanco.
Bianco. There's other white Riojas, but Tempranillo Bianco.
Well, I first heard of this, last year sometime when we featured one. And this one, of course, is even better because it's mixed with Grenache Blanc. And you can certainly get that white peach Grenache Blanc out of it.
It's just fun to find these things that have different grapes that you never heard of, that you can possibly learn about, that you may want to talk about.
That is delicious.
But for us in the business, every day we're tasting these wines, and it's like, oh my goodness, you're going to taste another Cabernet from, Pazarolas? No, we're going to taste white Tempranillo from Rioja. Wow.
$18.99 on the shelf, $11.99 reorder price. God, I'm at a 97 on this one. I love this one.
Yeah,
I just love
97
it.
too. This is great.
It's just so, just so different, and there's no oak getting away.
And that's the thing. You can't
purity.
say tastes like Sauvignon Blanc. You can't do that.
No, you can't.
You can't say it.
No, I could
say
say
it.
it.
Say
but
it, don't say it.
But I'd be wrong. But then again, I say things and people believe me. Anyway.
Go figure.
Yeah. Well, I think that's our show for today.
I'm trying to figure out the dish that goes with, because the Spanish, the Rioja
Paella.
food. Yeah,
Paella would be great. Are you kidding? With all that
Yeah.
shellfish in there, cut right through it.
That would
Scallops with a little saffron butter
Sandabs.
sauce. Soft shell crab, which I'm making tonight, and Yeah, I'm all for that.
Soft shell crab for the hard shell.
No, she's very soft shell.
Oh, rude. Cheers.
Cheers.